Hey guys, what is up? This is Shatner's Prodigy. Thank you for tuning back in for my second game in this match against Carthago. He is playing Fableds, and he takes second, which is a move I do not recommend against any deck. But I guess if you're playing against Hieratics, I mean, what are they going to do, right? It's not like they play hand traps, but I normally don't play hand traps at all, ever. But since this is a match, I do side in Max C, and luckily I'm able to hit it off a card D. So I have a Mind Crush and a Maxi, and this game, I'm not really sure what happened, but I'm extraordinarily out of it. So here I probably should have chained Maxi to Nizuchi discarding, but I didn't chain either Mind Crush or Maxi. I guess I was just kind of out of it. So here Maxi would have gotten me straight up 3 draws. So I passed up that. I passed off Maxi becoming an instant +2. He normal summons Raven, and I automatically know he has the means to go into 2 Reagans. And he does go into 1 Reagan, he draws 2 cards. And because he drew a card and then another one, he has cards to discard for Raven. So Raven's level manipulating ability becomes instantly relevant, because now we can go into a level 7 using Raven and Reagan, a level 8 using the same 2. A level 4, a level 5, or a level 6. So he really has options anywhere from 4 up to 9. I don't think there's a generic rank 9 though. That's why I stopped at 8. I choose to discard Maxi once he discards Cross with Raven. So Maxi breaks even there because he activated Cross's effect. Well, he didn't activate it, it's mandatory, but you know, whatever. So his Raven's at level 3, and he has options for a level 8 and a level 5 at the current moment. Obviously, the most optimal choice would be to go for another Reagan. Well, I say it's the most optional, but it would be the most optimal if he ran a Quasar. But as we found out in our first game, he doesn't really run Quasar. He's not a fan of it. I mean, I don't blame him for it. But yeah, so sorry this is coming out on Thursday instead of Wednesday. Maryland's having some weird power problems. I was without power and internet for most of the night yesterday. And for a lot of time after school, actually, the power went out at the school about halfway through second period, so that was fun. So here he goes into another Reagan. My Max C becomes a +1. He summons out Nizuchi, and I, for some reason, assume he's using Ultra's effect instead of assume he's using Nizuchi's effect. And he is quick to correct me on that. I don't know why I assumed he was using Ultra's effect. I'm just not used to the card. I mean, I play a very narrow selection of Fableds because they're the only good ones, but I mean, I'm just not used to this. So I don't draw 1 for Nizuchi, I think. But I do draw 1 off of his Raven, and I'm getting a lot of cards, but my hand is kind of weak. Because I can normal summon a set, tribute it for Sue, and then tribute off the other set to go into another level 6 and pop a back row, but that really doesn't get me anywhere, and I don't have any way of advancing my plays past that. If I use Soul Charge to bring stuff back, it's all level 5s, and that really doesn't advance my play any. So he goes for Kidabi in defense mode, and since he has no cards in his hand, that can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And here he just decides to go for damage. He goes in for 46 and 13. And I don't think I drew for Kudabi. I might have. I know I don't draw for Polides. I don't know why. I was just extraordinarily off this game. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm not the best player. Yeah, but he passes. And here I draw into card D, and my upstarts get me to a Convocation and a Dragon's Mirror. And now I could have gone off right here, but I decided to scoop because this is a really lame justification. But I decided to scoop so he has the satisfaction of a win. And I love giving Fableds the win. So I may have taken a loss, but I took the moral victory. So tune in for Game 3 to see if my little decision here pays off. I'll see you soon.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.